guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Ever from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you with Vinland Saga. Episode 17, first season.
Last episode, Askeladd had his men just on the run because Thorkell is right there. Canute has a hard time getting over Ragnar's death. He was in shock for a minute, and then he got angry because they had to leave his body behind. And now the men, like on the march, they're starting to question Askeladd because all of his decisions have not made much sense for the group. He went after Thorkell to begin with, and that's not like a valid, like that's not a good plan.
And so, since then, they've been pursued, they've been hungry,
and the luck has been going down.
Men. So yeah, a bunch of them are just betraying Askeladd left and right.
Well, I mean, no. The couple said, okay, I'm leaving, and now like it looks like the whole group has turned on him. He was good enough to see that coming, and he put Bjorn, Thorfinn, and Canute in one sleigh, like for a quick escape if they need it, which they'll probably need it. And now like everyone has turned their lenses on him, and they're like, we're done, man. Like, you were a good leader, but now your decisions don't make sense. You've lost your edge, and yeah, it doesn't make sense to keep following you, so we're done. So we're gonna have to get ourselves out of this situation. Good luck. This is where we are. Let's jump in this episode and see what they do next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions. Let's go! We're almost done with season 1. I do wonder how it's gonna end.
In a bloodbath.
I'm here!
Can you believe it? They're so far away, and Thorkell managed to throw a spear and killed 3 men.
4 people, yeah.
3 men, one shot.
They thought there was 4. He's a beast. Nope.
I have no time for your bullshit. I'm leaving.
The best way to get to, I mean, they believe the best way to get on Thorkell's good side is to bring him the prince, so they're not gonna let him leave. To be killed. Yeah, he doesn't want to kill you either. I just said that and then I regretted it because he probably would. That's the thing. But anyway, it's 1 against all of them. We can't do that. We'll have to flee.
Less than 100 versus 500 men? Yeah.
No, I mean Askeladd against all his group right now. We'll have to flee.
Hey, little bum.
Oh, baby Askeladd. It's kind of like stories of Vinland. You got the same stories as us. Well, I mean, Thorfinn. The promise of a better land. It feels like he would be dying, and I'm like,
Time for some truth?
I always hated you.
Oh, shit.
He's like, I might as well say it all.
If I'm about to die. Oh, shit. Askeladd!
That's shocking. And just, okay. He's like, okay, you know what? If they turn on him, so there's no fucking point to keep up the charade. He's making, you know, good with the promise he gave his mom. 1 against, I was saying they were not gonna survive this, but maybe.
But Askeladd!
He'll run. And he's a beast too, he's a good fighter. Dude, just go out, all out.
It's been a while since we've seen him fight. I mean,
well, no, but What's going on? I'm missing the party.
遠くてよく見えねえけどなんか揉めてんな
Let's join.
だっせ近頃は死に惜しむ奴らばっかだぜ実に
I wanted to do it!
俺様抜きで喧嘩
Damn it!
バズろうバズろう
Oh.
They have the sleigh. They would not be going as fast as just a horse.
何してんだやれトロフィー
Yeah.
アスラットが来ね
If he has to choose, he'll go get Askeladd.
話を聞けバカだと思うのかよこの俺がよく考えろビョルン俺ら全員の生き死にがかかってるんだぞビョルンはアシュラットの一の子分だ
Yeah.
これ的におうよ分かってんじゃねえかアシュラッドは俺を信じて王子を預けた
Maybe that's what he wants. That's why he likes following
信
Askeladd.
じれかいだから直接俺に来いって言ってんの馬やめろ馬こけるぞ
Dude. Oh. Horse brutality. Take care of the prince. Just take care of them. Oh, that. Clack. That's smooth. He's gonna get fucking Askeladd.
生きてるか無茶すんじゃねえよてめえ
He dies. End of story.
生きてるんだ引き返すぜ
Hello!
Yeah, the berserker might.
やってからじゃねえか
Yeah, all of you guys are dead.
てめえも生きてたか
What do
ビ
you
ョルン
think? He's a beast as well.
まとめて帰れ団体でバルハラまで案内するぜ
I mean, when you got beasts on your left and berserker on your right,
くさくさ世話焼かせやがって俺が殺すまで死ぬんじゃねえぞ
You baldy?
it's not bald.
No.
A bit at the front, but not completely. You're doing good.
Do you think this is the end? Like, do you think he dies here?
Oh, shit.
I was not expecting this.
やれやれ調子は取りたかねえもんだこのアシュラット様がたかが50人の包囲を抜けられんとはな
Mere 50 man?
Dude. He's still driven. He made a promise he was gonna be. Yep. He's fucking intense.
呼吸
Some of those fighters are so good, seriously. Like, one man against 50.
Oh, good thing he had his armor.
このガ
Oh!
Wear a helmet, they said. It's gonna be fine, they said.
スイカとなっちまったいやあすまんね
After killing half of them.
さあおいでもう怒ってないから
Are we good now? Oh shit, no. Fuck.
If he dies like Thor's, man.
出たよ飛び道具トログリムさすがの俺も死んじゃうぞ知ったことかビョルンとトルフィンは手だるだ追っ手を返り討ちにするかもよそうなったら俺が必要だろどうするトルグリム足を狙え
Shit! Oh man. Almost. You almost got it.
I used to be a warrior if I took a bunch of arrows to the knee.
らしくねえぜアシュラッド
Oh, he made a promise. He needs to see it through.
そんな必死な男じゃなかったろ勝ちの薄い戦からは
And he got pissed.
なんであんな腰抜け王子のために命を懸けるんだ赤穴に入るつもりかよ
Do you think that they would have understand if you told them?
No.
満足に働ける時間は残り少ないさすがにもう待てなくなったのさまことの王がお戻りになられるのな
I think you were right. He's gonna die just right there.
わけのわからんこと
No, because you don't know anything.
もういい
Oh, shit.
おいどうす
Oh, just in time. He's like,
楽しんでるかいお兄さんた
ah.
ち狩猟のアーシェラッド中のはどいつだい
He's all half dead.
清めにかかりたいんだが困るな
It's him now. It's the leader now.
お約束のない方ちょっと
Enjoying this way too much, man. It's funny, Thorfinn is currently riding like crazy to save the life of the guy he wants to kill because he wants to kill him.
やっぱでかいな近くで見ると
You're not gonna fight me?
抵抗はしねえ話を聞いてくれ王子がいませんぜ
He's pissed. Disappointed.
それを今話そうと思ってたんだ引き渡そうと思ってたんだが狩猟のアシ
He's gonna like him.
王子を逃がしちまって10人追っ手に出した俺らに任せてくれオーディンの名にかけて
He's not listening much.
He doesn't care about what you're saying, man.
なあちょっとおい
Nah.
あんたが
I mean, in the opening, he's got his scar here. He might not die since he just got the wound.
Yeah.
トルフィンが見当たらねえんだけどさ
He's coming.
It's closed.
あいつは王子の護衛につけたよーし待たせたなチンピラどもアシェラッド以外は
Kill all of
や
them.
ってよし
Damn it.
I think we had a shitty deal.
話が違うぞトルカリム最後くれえ戦士らしくしろよ
Don't you want to go to Valhalla?
They'll kill you anyway.
バルハラに行けねえだろうがよ
This is the end of Askeladd's group. Where to now?
俺たちを殺したら王子は手に入らねえ
He
ぞ
doesn't need you to get the prince.
He likes to challenge.
かかってこいよ
I'll even let you like get a few kicks in.
Give me your best shot. I really love Thorkell.
登場
Seriously?
するよトルカリム心せえ黙れてめえのせいだ
Hey, he tried to, keep you going.
お前はもう死ぬんだよ絶対に死ぬんだよだったらかっこよく戦って死のうよ手伝ってやるからさ
I'd be fucking scared too.
I mean, you know that you don't have a chance against that. No.
Heart attack.
ちょっとプレッシャーかけすぎたか
Oh no.
He just broke.
もしもーし
He's here. Do not touch Askeladd. Careful.
トルフィン
Yeah, he came back for you because he wants to kill you, Askeladd.
Askeladd's surprised, like, dude, don't underestimate his rage.
He came back for me.
Dutch.
Oh, not the horse. The horse, please.
Jump, jump.
アシェラッドに手を出した
That was
He's
not...
mine.
俺の獲物だそいつに触れたら殺すと分かったかデカブツそいつに触れたら殺す
Yeah, but he might just because he wants Thorfinn's attention.
バカだと思って
Dude, what did you expect?
クマに喧嘩売ってやがる
Even the elephant is afraid of a mouse.
He's losing it because it's his obsession.
獲物お前のボスだろ
No.
No.
ボスじゃねえこっちに渡せ渡さなけりゃ殺す
I think he would, that's the thing.
じゃあ渡さねえ聞いたか今アシェラッドの身柄を俺とトルフィンの決闘が
Another, deal.
証人だ
You did it! You got what you wanted! So, okay, Askeladd might survive this episode, but we're literally, like, either we're taking down Thorkell, or something bad is
I
gonna
think
happen.
We're gonna have
無事
to.
に逃がしてやろう馬もおまけにくれてやる
Oh shit!
ロンドンの時みてえに行くと思うなよ
I mean, let's go!
期待してるぜトールズの息子
Oh, it's gonna be next episode. Fuck!
戦士の一族の末よ
Next episode. Fuck!
Oh,
Fuck!
man. Do not. Do not put yourself between a man and his obsession unless you're Thorkell. Because he can't back it up. Do you think that we're gonna be able to just defeat Thorkell?
I don't know.
Because we need to have Askeladd.
It's close to the finale of the season. I think we might. I mean, we'll see. Either we kill Thorkell or something bad is gonna happen.
We were able to wound him in London, right?
Yes.
We got hurt also, but we wounded him.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm just gonna say this, guys. Askeladd's man ended up with a shitty deal or no deal at all. And usually that's what happens when you try to do something with someone that you don't know.
Well, the deal was fine. It's just they did not know Thorkell, and that surprised
I
them.
mean, at least with Askeladd, you kind of knew what to expect with him, you know?
No, because
Or
he was
sorta.
lying the whole time.
No, what I mean, he told them we need to go forward, and within a day we're gonna be fine with Thorkell.
Yeah, but even like, let's take people from Thorkell's group. If they left Thorkell and try to join Askeladd, you don't know how Askeladd is gonna react. Like, you make assumptions that it's better to have a bigger group. Thorkell is just different. He wants a challenge. You're not giving him a challenge. You're showing him that you're not loyal, that you're cowards, according to him. He just wants a good fight. So with Thorkell, they bet wrong, but honestly, when you desert someone and you try your luck with a new group who was your enemy, you're always betting. Like, we don't know what they're gonna do. Askeladd could also kill deserters that try to join him because, like, we know he hates Danes, so he could just be like, I don't want them in my group. I don't want to add more people. It could also just be like, oh, you deserted your last captain. Who's to say you're not gonna desert me? Like, we can't trust deserters, so it's always gonna be a bet. And they thought that Thorkell wanted the prince more than he wanted a challenge, and it's just no, that's not how he is. He's fine with chasing the prince. It's a challenge. He'll get him himself. I mean, he caught up to you, right? He'll caught up to the prince too. Although I'm pretty sure all the men that were sent after Canute are currently dying or dead.
They're all dead. Bjorn is a berserker with those mushrooms.
I know. Speaking of, we'll close the chapter on Bjorn really fast, but we don't really see him much. Like, we don't see him talk about what he wants and stuff, but it sounds like he might, like, the reason why he might want to follow Askeladd is because he knows that Askeladd is aware of his strength, and Askeladd trusts him to get the job done, and I think he likes that. It might be as simple as that. Like, Askeladd respects him as a warrior, he trusts him as a fighter, and so he's fine with following him because they know, like
if there is one guy to put his trust in, like to put everything on his shoulders, gonna be Bjorn basically.
But I'm wondering because I've been worried recently about how it would go if Bjorn figured out what was going on. He did hear Askeladd blow up and say, like, I've hated you guys the whole time, so I don't know, but it sounds to me like their deal was, we know what's going on. Like, we know, I know how you are, you know how I am, we know what we can do. There's no pretense between us. But what if he figures out that there has been pretense? Like, is it going to be enough to turn him away from Askeladd? Or is he truly loyal to Askeladd because he's like, yeah, you know what I can do for you, and you value me as a warrior, and I'm totally fine. Like, you accept me,
like, you think
so I follow
that
you.
if Bjorn knows the truth about Askeladd's gonna be fine with it in a way?
I wonder, like, I was wondering if learning the truth would turn him away from Askeladd, but after what he said this episode, I'm starting to doubt that. Like, maybe it goes deeper than that. We'll need more from Bjorn if he doesn't die, but that was interesting. And, I mean, to be fair, Askeladd needs someone on his side at this point, but, and Thorfinn went fucking mad. Like, I had no doubt in my mind that, you know, you take him away from Askeladd, he was gonna go back to try and save him, which is fucking ironic that he'd be trying hard to save Askeladd because he wants to be the one to kill him.
Thorfinn is a mad dog, and Askeladd is a bone.
He lost.
So you do not take away a bone from a mad dog.
He's getting careless again. Like, he's obviously you might be a good opponent against Thorkell. You might even win. I don't know. But I mean, the best way to go at it would be to survive another day if you truly want to do your thing. But when it comes to Askeladd, Thorfinn loses his fucking mind and he puts himself in danger. He ran without thinking in the middle of a fucking fight, surrounded with enemies. He had no idea what he was gonna find, but he still went through that to get to Askeladd. And I mean, he did not even think about like what it would mean for himself. Would he get killed? Like, it takes one arrow and you'd be done. And now he's willing to face Thorkell without stopping to figure out what's going on, because they did say not to kill Askeladd. They like him. The guy just stood up to a mob of people and he accepted the challenge and he was willing to keep fighting despite all the odds. So Thorkell likes that. So right now he's not killing him. But Thorfinn doesn't. He's not stopping to listen. He's just jumping straight into the fucking mob. And that's how you get killed, bitch. You gotta be careful. But I am very excited about the Thorkell fight next episode.
Yeah.
Either Thorkell dies, which is like, that would be crazy, but we're close to the finale here of the season, so maybe? Because for sure I don't think Thorkell is gonna survive this season.
No.
I mean, I don't know.
So you think we're gonna give him the fight of his life next time?
We might. So either we kill Thorkell and he's happy to die the way he does, or we just defeat him. Maybe we don't kill him, but either that goes well and we get to keep Askeladd and we leave, which, okay, or Thorfinn is gonna get beat up bad. And it's gonna be, I don't know where to after that.
Well, I mean, okay.
He's not gonna die. For sure.
Askeladd's life is in the balance.
No, Askeladd's ownership
is in the balance right now.
Yeah, it's about who keeps him.
Yeah.
So
it's not about being able to take over a town, to kill a general or a captain. It's literally his obsession over a decade.
He is that's another thing. He is so obsessed with this, but we also know that anger is not a good thing to have when you're fighting. It could give him the motivation necessary to kill Thorkell, but last time he let his emotions take over, he was defeated. So it depends on how Thorkell reacts. Like, he likes the challenge so much, he might try to feed it even more, like feed him more anger and get him to lose his mind and become a berserker himself without the mushrooms and just go all out.
Yeah.
But we'll see next episode. But yeah, the biggest fucking thing that happened this episode is Askeladd losing it. Yeah, I guess we said it last episode. He's been spending all his years with these guys.
More than a decade, yeah.
It was not easy for sure for a guy like that with his backstory and his hatred for Danes to be spending his time with the Danes. Like, that's why he always goes off on his own. That's why he doesn't spend time with them. He doesn't like them, so he played a game. He put on a mask for all these years, and his charade was at an end. They were turning on him. They were going to betray him. If he cared about them, it would have been different. Like, maybe he would have tried to survive and be like, okay, you know what? Okay, stop. But
fuck it.
At this point, it's like, do you still pretend?
Yeah.
I think he got too hard. He got too pissed. Like, he spent his years trying to survive, and with the promise he made his mom, and you know, right there. And that's another thing he said. Like, he's been waiting for King Arthur to come back and save them all and change things, and for him to follow him. Like, he's been waiting for the promised king who never came, and now he's been given this opportunity with Canute. He jumped on that opportunity, but he waited so long. Now he's getting old. He's getting desperate. Mm-hmm. His mask is slipping, and now his men are making it more difficult for him. They're making him wait even more. They're trying to steal away his chance. I think it got too intense in his mind.
I mean,
and he slipped.
If they are turning on him, all trying to just kill him, might as well say out loud what he's been thinking in his mind for all these years.
That's how I took it at first.
Fuck it.
That's how I took it at first. But then he said that he should not have lost his cool. So I think he just got pissed. He was like, okay, you know what? I've waited all these years. I've pretended all these years, and now you're trying to make me wait even more. You're turning on me. Like, he got done. He was so done. He needed to let his emotions out, and so he slipped and he said all these things. So they attacked him, and he's still a beast. Like, he's not in his prime anymore, which makes me wonder how he was back then. But he still managed.
Still, one against like 50 men.
It used to be a good, like, easy. Askeladd in his prime.
I mean, compared to Bjorn, Thor, and Thorkell, who are literally beasts, like fucking huge men, Thorfinn is not that high, but he's freaking skilled with swordsmanship.
Why are you talking about Thorfinn?
No,
Askeladd?
Bjorn, Thor,
You,
and
you said
Thorkell.
Thorfinn, so you mean Askeladd.
No. What?
Who are you talking about? We're talking about Askeladd.
Okay. Compared to Bjorn, Thor, and Thorkell, who are freaking huge, man.
Yeah.
Fucking beast. Askeladd is not that
Okay, you said
tall.
Thorfinn, that's why I was confused.
Sorry. Askeladd is not that tall.
Not
but
that
he-
big.
Not that big, but he's still a badass man with his skills
Yeah.
as swordsmanship.
He's intelligent, he's quick on his feet, he's got so much experience. That's why I was, every time he fights Thorfinn, I keep saying, you hate the guy and that's good, he's your enemy, but also try to learn from him. There's a lot that your enemy can teach you, and the fact that Askeladd is willing to keep him around, it looks like he forgot for a while. Like, it's like he never really, which is ironic too, but the fact that he kept Thorfinn around and never truly measured how crazy he could get with his obsession over Askeladd. Like, dude, look at yourself. Look what you put yourself through all these
Yeah.
years and how you are now. Thorfinn, like, it's actually even worse because Thorfinn is younger. He did not, like, have the chance to, bring back his father home, to have him die in peace and stuff. Like, you had a shitty deal, but Thorfinn, you put him through hell, and, like, now he's put himself through even worse to get to you. So do not underestimate the lengths he's willing to go to get to you. But yeah, still, he was willing to keep him alive and with him, and like, every time he loses a duel, he gives him another chance. So learn from those, because Askeladd has a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge, so that's good. His armor came in handy this episode too. That was really good.
I mean, you've seen what he's done with his sword. He just cut a man in half through the helmet.
I know.
Through the helmet.
I know. He's been keeping this not experience, but I think they were all surprised and stuff, and that's because, yeah, his sword is different, his armor is different, his way of doing things, his talent, that's all different, and they underestimated him, which they should not have, but there you go. But he got really, really pissed, and we'll see how it goes from there, but I don't know, I'm pretty sure Askeladd is gonna die at one point, whether it's by Thorfinn's hand or someone else, but I don't know if he makes it all the way to season 2?
I don't know. I really don't know. But I just know that if Thorfinn is not the one to just kill Askeladd,
He's gonna be empty.
it's gonna be empty.
Whether or not he
shell,
does
a
it.
shell of a young man, a teenager.
Even if he kills him, there is no losing that obsession and then finding peace right away. I compared it to Sasuke, I think, in Naruto. I think it was this situation I compared to Sasuke, but it's still very similar. You spend your youth obsessed with the idea of killing one guy. If you get to kill this guy,
What's next?
your entire life was about this, so now you have no goal, no purpose. You don't know how to live a happy life because you were obsessed with this for so long, and anger was your sole emotion. So it would take him a while, and either he's gonna find a way to go through that and survive and start anew, which that would take help, that would take time, and I don't know, it will depend on where he is and how things happen, or he'll try to find another output. Like he's gonna figure out that, you know what, that's not enough, I need more, I don't feel fulfilled, I don't feel like this is over.
Usually with revenge story, that's what's gonna happen at the end, right? Like you achieve your goal, but you're not satisfied with it, you know?
It's because he believes that as soon as Askeladd is dead, he's gonna feel better, but you're
It's
not
gonna,
gonna
that
feel
it's
better.
gonna solve all of his problem that he's been going through since 10 years ago.
Yeah, like if I compare it to Askeladd, I was saying how they both went through some shit when they were kids, and now they are both obsessed with an idea. Askeladd waited for his mom talked to him about the king coming back, and now it's not coming back, and he's losing hope, and he's not young anymore. Like, time is running out, and it's like, do you just disappear and let go, or do you still fight? And he decided to still fight, but he's getting desperate and stuff. At the very least, just like Thorfinn, he's desperate. But at the very least, he has a long time goal for after, it's not just I kill one person and then move on. It's I need to put a king in place. I need to set something in motion because my overall goal is to find peace with my people. Thorfinn, his goal is so much more, it's closer to himself. It's like, I need to kill one guy to do better for basically to make my father. To put my father at peace, his memory at peace, to honor him, and to make me feel better. But your dad is not here, and you know we would not want this, so that's not gonna happen. And you yourself have not gone through your grief, so if you kill Askeladd, you're still gonna feel shitty, so you have no long-term goal after this. It's basically, I kill Askeladd and everything is gonna be better, but no. You need to set in motion something, like you need to look ahead, but he's so obsessed and blinded by Askeladd that nothing else gets in that head of his. So, yeah. As soon as they reach their goal, what now? What next? Like, Askeladd wants to, I believe he wants to go back and stuff, or he thinks he's gonna die doing it, I think he wants to go back and live peacefully. And he's at an age where, like, he could do that and just let go. But Thorfinn is young, and everything is on him killing Askeladd, and he's not thinking about after. So when he reaches if he reaches that point, he'll be lost. But that all depends on how it happens. Like, what happens next for him, that depends on like, if he kills Askeladd, and when he does, and where, and who's around.
Yeah, there's a big if.
Yeah.
All right.
First, we need to get rid of Thorkell. But yeah, so yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if not, the next one shall be pretty soon out on YouTube
Next week.
So we're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye.
Bye.